Hi guys, we're gonna make a Altos Basil Paloma, and for that we're gonna be needing a little bit of basil for our garnish, as well as some fresh grapefruit wedges for that as well. We're gonna be needing some fresh lemon juice, agave syrup, or any other sweetener that you may have at home. Perhaps local honey, perhaps a little bit of maple syrup. We're gonna need, of course, Altos Plata, the best tequila for a margarita or for a paloma, and fresh or boxed grapefruit juice, as well as some soda water. For the rim, and this is part of what makes this recipe very special, we will need to crush some pink pepper and then grind that together with some sea salt. This drink was created by our good friend Rodrigo Garcia Lima in Mexico City for Altos Tequila. It doesn't have to be super crushed, so as long as you have some crushed pepper, it releases a beautiful floral sweet aroma. Now we're going to put it together with some sea salt. So it's roughly the same amount of both the salt and the pink peppers. Looks super beautiful. It becomes this pink salt that is super aromatic. If you are allergic to tree nuts, you may want to consider not adding the pink peppers to your rim, because there may be an allergic reaction, as these are a cousin of cashews. But anyway, so I'm gonna take one of the wedges of the grapefruit, and I'm gonna dip my glass in my salt. We're gonna do what we call a kiss. No, we don't want the salt all over. And remember to only do it on the outside of the glass. So now we're going to put together the actual drink. And I'm going to be using a mixing glass, but you may use whatever you have at home. A pitcher perhaps, a larger container, and any long thing that will allow you to stir your drink in that container. Then I'm going to be using this to keep my ice in the mixing glass, but you may use whatever. Perhaps a large spoon, whatever you need. I'm going to be using a jigger to measure my liquids, but in case you don't have a jigger, you may use a shot glass that you may have at home. Just any, I'm going to tell you the recipe in parts so that it's easy to follow, and whatever you're using as your reference measurement, you will use for all of the liquids. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna start with the lemon juice. Freshly squeezed lemon juice. And then your sweetener of choice. In the case of this very recipe, it calls for some agave syrup. And it's important that you integrate these two first. Sometimes agave can be a little tough to dissolve, So it is nice to do it now to give these two ingredients a good stir. And the other reason to do it is because as soon as it is dissolved, I recommend that you taste a drop to see that there is balance in these two first ingredients. If you find that it's a little too sweet or a little too acidic, try and add a little bit more of the other flavor to compensate. Now, I'm gonna use Altos Plata. And it's gonna be 2 parts of Altos Plata. Now, when you're using a mixing glass, it is important that you add plenty of ice to your glass before you stir. This is because you want your drink to get very cold, but also you want there to be some dilution. But of course you want dilution, but not water after you mix your drink. So get plenty of ice in there to make sure that there's not going to be too much dilution. Ideally, your whole glass is going to be getting colder, so keep touching it. And if you're not too confident on which point you want to stop at, you may want to count, I don't know, 30 stirs. No? This is ready now for our juice to be added. And it's going to be the same amount that we added of tequila, 2 parts. If you're using boxed juice, you may want to check whether your juice is sweet or not. Now, if it's too sweet, you may want to hold back on the agave syrup. So I recommend that you give it a try before, and it's better to compensate later in case you need some more sweetness than for your drink to be overly sweet. Now, once you add the juice, you want to only integrate the ingredients. No, don't stir too much, as the subtlety of the beautiful fresh grapefruit juice is lost. Now, for the Paloma, we want some fresh ice in our glass, and I'm gonna strain the liquid from my mixing glass. A Paloma should be always bubbly. So we're gonna top it up with a little bit of soda water. Club soda is fine. And now I'm gonna use fresh basil and a wedge of beautiful fresh grapefruit. So this is the Basil Paloma by Altos Tequila. Salud!
Guys, this is the final result. Carnitas, salsas, everything. Please cook it at home. You're gonna love it. Your friends are gonna love it.
If you do make it, and we hope you do, please tag Altos Tequila and tag Casa Jacaranda MX. If you'd like to download the recipe booklet for all this beautiful food, please go to our webpage casajacaranda.mx. On the menu, you'll see an item that says leave a tip. You don't have to, but we appreciate it if you do. And you can also download the booklet there free of charge. So my name is Jorge Fitz.
I am Beto Estua.
And we are Casa Jacaranda in Mexico City. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you.
Bye.